Yo guys and dolls, and welcome to a sweaty day 3 at the Namm Show 2020. We have just opened, so hopefully we can get a lot of this done before people start flooding shite. So here we have the pair. Everyone is going to want to know about this guitar this year. So it is the new Steve Vai signature model, based on the smooth, beautiful curves of paradise in art, or in other words, his wife's name. So he's just made a guitar for his bed, really. Well done, Steve. That's one way of getting on the nest, I reckon. So, lovely, lovely, lovely. Very curvy, a lot more curvy than the Gem. And then this like little cutaway is, I don't know, it's petally and pretty and beautiful and warm and very feminine. It's not a monkey grip anymore, so you're going to struggle lifting your guitar up with this now. But yeah, very rounded, very chamfered. The white is now this kind of metallic finish, which is lovely. You get the carbon bar. You also, for this model, get, obviously everything's super decorative, you get this low pass filter. So with most guitars, when you drop the volume down to just give you a little bit of gain, you find that the bottom end disappears pretty much. This will give that bottom end a bit of a push, shelf the top end a little bit, so it gives you all that full quality kind of output, but at low volumes. Still got the Vine of Life. Everything else is pretty gemmy except this, which Steve is buzzing off. So this is a magnetic rear plate, so you can literally just access the springs to change strings or whatever you need to do, mess about with intonation and stuff. Mess about with kind of, yeah, spring versus string tension, trem height. Very, very pretty. That's the white livery. Let's move over to the other colour options they've got this year. So Steve's looking a little quirky there, a little quip, little rice smile there from Vice there. Rainbow vinyl life on these ones. Just again kicked up to 10, kicked up to 11. So very, very pretty detailing on the pickups. The pickup inserts actually mirror the colour of the guitar, so you get the dark colours for the black stretch plate, you get the pink inserts on the pink, and you get the white inserts on the white. Exactly the same pretty much, so you're still getting the metallic back plate, you're still getting the same new cutaway, which is very similar to the RGA RGDs. Getting the same glorious kind of pickup configs. Everything seems to be pretty much the same, except now you've now got rainbow detailing. So every pedal has got this kind of pastel detailing to it. And still kind of very rounded and chamfered, not as sharp as the Gem. Again, just kind of feminized, prettier, a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for, baby? Sexy. And then there's the pink one, which is a confident player. A confident player. Maybe not me. Present for the wife, maybe. Who knows? The beautiful other in your life. But yeah, the appointments are amazing. New pickups for this. So it's the Utopia pickup configs. So not as hot as the Gem pickups, not as hot as the Evolution. A little bit more forgiving, again, a little bit more smooth and sexy and calming, like morning breasts. That's the Pia range. So let's look now from the top of the tree. Let's crawl down the vine into the Geo range. So here we have the super awesome Geo range. So affordable, great looking guitars. If you're into like Liverpool Football Club, the Red Sox, other things that are red and white, I don't know, like Americana diner stuff, then these are the guys you're gonna want. I have had a few students who have played these and they're great. That white one's new though. These, however, are just brilliant guitars. Coming in about $249 UK, maybe even a little less. I've seen these go for a little less. It's the 7-string models of the Geo. And for a baseline, just getting into playing 7s, like $249, do you know what I mean? Why not? Just have a go. You fucking hell, even if you just like burn it after you've played it for a bit. Next, guys, and these are the ones that I'm really, really interested in, are the RGGA models for this year, which are absolutely brilliant. Again, around €249. So about $249 UK, it's like for like now. And these bad boys are just absolutely exceptional. Really, really good for the money. So you're getting that lovely kind of chamfered RGA body, so the arch top. Pickups are going to be proprietary. All the gubbins are going to be proprietary. You get a little less kind of detailing on the heel, but again, for 250 quid, you could show up to a gig with that. Plus as well, it's a really, really good modern platform. Throw a couple of new pickups in there. You're playing on a brand new axe. So that's the Geos. Micros, which again are just fucking pocket fun. Get your dad one of them, put it in his suitcase, you can play guitar on tour. Absolutely living the dream with that little fella. So they are tiny, tiny, tiny small. Just flip that around for you. Really, really good. You know what I mean? Put a nice set of Evos in there. Some liquefiers. Fucking shred for days. Geo Micros, man. So we're going to move forward now to where I live. This is the RG section. So just need to start with this one. So that I say this every year at Namm. This has got my name on it. So I'm just hoping that the gods of Ibanez hear my cry. And as I scream, Crom, like this will appear in my guitar collection.
Crom, I've never prayed you before. I have no tongue for it. No one, not even you, will remember if we were good men or bad. And if you do not listen, then the hell with you.
Absolutely gorgeous, like J Custom, about £3,000. Stainless frets, rosewood body, rosewood neck, mahogany body with a really good flame maple top on there. All bindings just super pretty. Really, really high quality in the inlay. Recessed volume and tone controls. No push-pull on this model, but you do get a tap, and it's a three-way selector switch. In fact, it's a two-way selector switch, and this obviously is your tap. So just two, that's what you need. You don't need three-way selector switch. You just want to go. Back of it is just immensely pretty. It makes me aroused. That's what it makes me. And again, just the way that finish follows through to that. Bindings, just right. So that's that one. A lefty for this year. So you lefty guys who are like, can't get a good Ibanez. Well, you can get a J Custom. It's 3,200 quid, like, but it's the one. You see, you're paying a £200 or €200 premium just because you've got weird habits. So that's that. Again, very similar. It's the HSH configuration with the zero trem. Not the edge trem, which is on the Hoist one we just looked at. Same recess controls, 5-way selector switch on this one, a little bit more traditional. You're going to get the N-on tone zone pickups in this, which is the way. True velvet in the middle. It's my ultimate pick-up configuration. That's the way I go all the time. Natural, well, kind of flame binding right the way around that. Beautiful. And it's left-handed for you weirdos. And then there's the right-hand version, which is just exactly the same. And then you've seen these guys before, I think. This was the guy that I fawned over a few years back. Love that guitar, still one of my favorite guitars. But like, bleh, bleh. I don't know whether that's, well, it's definitely acquired taste. And then just black noir, which is awesome. Then, if you guys have been following the channel, you'll have seen us do a playthrough over at Ibanez, where we looked at these guys. But what we didn't have is the 7-string, which is this one. And this is, I've currently got one of these on order for myself, because it's just pure So split. We've got the what pickups are in these? I'm going to say the Fusion Edge, because it tells me on the board. Fusion Edge covered pickups, which is the same that you got on last year's premium. Tap, volume control, because that's all you need. You do not need a tone control, because tone control is for losers. And then a three-way selector switch on this bad boy, so rear, split, front, and then a tap. And this, he's delicious. He's just a dreamboat. So this fucker anyway. Absolutely amazing. So it sets off my trypophobia like a twat, but it's great. And look at that neck. Look, like, I'm not being funny, that's worth the price of admission alone. Do you know the work that goes into that? It's a 17-piece neck. And then it's got these really unusual kind of gold. I don't even know what the makeup of them is, but as hard as stainless, but as pretty as the old nickel. Very, very, very pretty guitar. So you'll see me playing a lot of that with Bad Pollyanna this year. And then the range, just absolutely pretty. Let's continue as the Genesis range. You guys have seen these before, but if you were ever a fan of the 550, 770, you just want to go back into this world, because they were absolutely brilliant. Always have been, always will be. I had a 770 like this, but it had the purple, well, pink, disco pink, crazy galaxy pink, I don't know, but right now, about $1,000 UK, 999. I think so. They've gone up a little bit for this year, but I think everything's just gone up. Available in a lefty, available in that colour. I don't know whether anyone would ever want that colour, but you guys are crazy, so Ibanez are offering you it. Very, very cool. And then there's more of the prestige stuff, the RG. So you've seen us play through the RGD 4327 in the run-throughs. Super metal looking guitar, but still quite pretty. This black against the walnut looks really, really good. 7-string, as with always with Ibanez, they're going to give you something ridiculous. So 8 strings if you ever need that extra low. If you need 8 strings. Really, really pretty, but again, split. They've got the fusions. We've played through one of these last year, I think. There was a lime green reverse headstock model last year that was lovely, limited edition. They've now released that in like a swanky orange, very bright. But again, it's like, you pull it out of a gig, you mean business, you know what I mean? It's gonna look fucking great under lights as well. Then you've got the IKEA livery, which looks like a really expensive kitchen worktop. And that's African mahogany and Balm Madagascar. Let me just take this off for you so you can see that finish. It's really, really, it's kind of pops. So it's got a lot of detailing in there. From a flat angle, you could most probably say it looks a bit weird, but when you do rotate it in the light like that, you can really see that it's a really nice finish actually, and it works really well with these matte. Brilliant job. And then just your standard RG fare at the back. As I just just pick our boy's nose there, Big Al. It's a monster player. And then you've seen this guy, of course you have. Right, and then we've got some more kind of just signature models. So Monkey has got 2 models this year. So the K7 20th anniversary model, which has got that, remember this guy, that kind of like trem system that didn't have a trem bar, you just whacked it with your hand. And that's in a kind of like galaxy black. So it's not a flat color, it's kind of got a nice metallic to it. Gold hardware, nice matte K7 accenting on the 12th fret. All gold and stuff. Very, very nice. I like that color. So if you like your 7s and you like your corn and you want to just whack that, then do that, do one of them in. Then there's the Apex, which is now kind of like an RGD design. So this has now got the arch top, and there's we had a viewer, can't remember his name now, but he was saying show me something with an Evertune bridge on it. So there you go, we've now got the Evertune bridge on the Apex 30. These come in at about €1,500. But that matte, like a really gunmetal-y matte finish, which I think looks really, really cool. Again, 7-string, nice Evertune bridge, so you can spank that and get away with it. And then Bibby's favourite, which is the British Racing Green JBB M20, which is JB Brewbakers from against August Burns Red. Nice British Racing Green, one of the only Ibanez to come with EMGs, so that's quite exclusive really. And then stuff and people and things, and dig this one, Test the Hero, like that kind of fade finish. And $15.99, I think that's also available in a 7 as well. And then the guy from Sugar, me sugar, and that's like £6,000. Well in. Just £6,000, but I suppose it costs just black. It's blacker than the center of the universe, so maybe you pay for that. It's made of dark matter. That's not a trem system, by the way, it's just a fat ass bridge. There's going to be tone for days in there. 8-string, £6,000. It's nearly £1,000 a string, if you want. Then there's this guy, the Jake Bowen periphery guitar. I love this guitar. It's also available in a black and a 7, I think, but I think you can only get the 7 in black. But that's really lovely. And then it's got this like natural binding, but within a white guitar, so it's quite unique. So that's that bad boy, and you've got that same. This has basically just been taken and given to the Pia or Pia or whatever it is. Next one is what we've heard this show is the second highest selling signature model. It's the Nita Strauss. Good on you, Neats, because you know what I mean. They're pretty, man, and good, do you know what I mean? And so they should be. It's a great guitar. The S is a great range. It's kind of more of an SA. S's are double beveled a little bit more than that. It's a little bit thicker than the S, but it is an S. Really light, super cool, chuckable. I was going to say like Nita, but I don't know whether she's chuckable or not. And then you've got the green livery, well, greeny grey, and then the X, the Jiva, and this is the X, so this is the top end model. Pickup detailing is fucking ridiculous. Top end, everything top end, and I really dig the way she's got this kind of natural binding. This white line that runs right the way the guitar, right around the guitar, absolutely awesome. And then that's what the back looks like. Very, very nice. No pricing on this yet. I'm assuming it's going to be fucking LA expensive. Then let's just do a quick run through of the shit that you've already seen. Just yes. You wanted the best, you got it, yeah. Fuck mate, just now you think to yourself, don't you, like randomly smashed, but they're not. They're all smashed in exactly the same place. That it's like a thing that they do. Absolutely awesome, and you can feel that as well. It's not under lacquer. Then you've got the JS, the Mirror Boy, which is good. I think that'd be a nightmare to clean. Really affordable JS series, $799. Very unusual for Joe to have a maple fretboard. Absolutely brilliant. Again, new for this year, and down into our final bit of this run through is the premium gem. This is not a prestige, it's a premium. We've got no cutaways on the neck. Exactly the same appointments that you get on the prestige, but it's in white. And a little bit of free advice: the white is not going to be available in the gem this year. It's only going to be available in the premium, so grab hold of a gem while you can. And then the rest of the gems. So to the AZs, so AZ or whatever you want to pronounce it. So yeah, not a lot's changed really. So the three new kind of models you'll have already seen us look at, but here's how they look at the Namm Show. So we've got the Marco Sofogli, I can't even pronounce his name, but he's got this kind of weird green burst, monster player, and was playing RGs, but now obviously moved over to AZ. We've got the Tom Quayle, he's again a monster player. And then we've got the Martin Miller, who's a beast. That's my favourite colour of all of the AZs. Left-hand model, which is brilliant. This guy, you've seen us play through in the 2020 Ibanez Namm playthrough demos. It's very nice in the white, I like it. It's just not screamy or shouty. Same kind of gig in the matte black. So, something just a little bit for the more simpler of player. Then we've got these two guys. This also comes in like a really kind of blown out orange. I've got a feeling this is a bit of a nod to the master that is Dave Gilmour. Bit of a black beauty. All with the roasted maple fingerboards, stainless steel frets, Seymour Duncans. They're just, yeah, for the guy who doesn't really want an RG but still wants that Ibanez experience, these are brilliant. Again, I don't know whether you can pick it up. We've got that seafoam green thing going on. But this is where it is for me. Gold, the hardware, that beautiful poplar bell top, black burst, just fucking beautiful, absolutely super pretty. And it comes in the blue as well, but I don't know whether it looks as pretty. It suits the black, I think. This really good roast on that maple neck. AZ specific heel. Absolutely beautiful. And this is a premium as well, so save you a little bit of coin. Throw some of those covered DiMaggios in there, man, and whale. And really easy to get up to that 24th fret as well. 24 frets as well, which is unusual for the AZ. They tend to stop at 22. I think Martin Miller's is the only 24 from the Prestige range. So premium range, 24 frets. This is the RGs, the RG guys AZ. And that's going to wrap us up for this year's 2020 booth walkthrough. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace and love, y'all.